minus 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. Rep your city. Let me see the mic. Rep your city. Give me the mic. Rep your city. I got you. Rep your city. I'm gonna tell you how mine. Rep your city.
It's time for us to go live, so rep your city. I really would appreciate if y'all roll with me. Feeling this music cause it makes me wanna step. And if you don't want it to, then you lying to yourself. Cause every time we party, we gon' have fun. I don't know about you, but I'ma rep where I'm from.
Rep your city. Okay. Rep your city. Let me see the mic. Rep your city. Give me the mic. Rep your city.
Welcome to the RYC Live Show this evening. I am your host for tonight. My name is Artistic, and we're back once again with another episode of Rep Your City RYC Live Fresh Friday. So we have a very interesting guest tonight in the backstage area. And we're going to have some assistance tonight. So this will be the first time that we are doing this particular show this way tonight. I want to thank the participants and all of you out there in the audience that's going to be tuning in, that are tuning in. Please, if you can do us a favor right now and share this broadcast. Share it to a friend, share it to a crewmate, share it to a family member, anyone that you might think that may be interested in our discussion tonight. We're talking about hip hop, of course, and history. But ideally tonight, we're going to be discussing some history and knowledge from way down south in South America. So down in Southern America, down far away. So we're talking like over 5,000 miles away from Chicago. But what's so cool about this is that this is hip hop. You know, we're hip hop all around the world, universally. So I have a guest tonight, and I also have an interpreter. So for all of you all who may not know, we're going to have B-Girl China. She's in the backstage area right now, and I'm going to bring her out in just a moment. But before I do, I would like to introduce Lou, who is our interpreter. So let me bring her out right now.
Well, hi, Artistic.
How you doing?
Fine, you?
Doing great. And we want to welcome you to the show. Thank you so much for coming on board and taking out a busy time of your day to spend some time with us tonight.
Well, thanks to you.
So real quick, again, like I said, this is the first time that we have done this. So I hope everyone that's tuning in, I hope they're going to enjoy it. But the way I'm thinking that it has to go is once I bring in B-Girl China, I'll ask questions, you know, because that's how it usually go. I ask the questions and hopefully she can hear everything clearly and you too. And then she would respond. And then I guess when she responds, you would have to translate it back to me so that I can understand what she's saying.
Yes, I'm going to be translating both ways.
Okay. Okay. So then we would need to have some time in between each question because I forgot you got to translate back to her as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll try to take it slow. Real quick. This is a history program, so we talk mostly about history, and then we also talk about what some of the people are doing currently going on today. So,
Okay.
you know, B-Girl China and I, we've talked a little bit on Facebook from time to time, but we've never talked like this before. So, you know, we do really appreciate your help tonight because this would not be possible without you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yes. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring in our home girl, B-Girl China.
Okay.
And there she is.
Good night.
Yes. So once again, she is down. For everyone that's tuning in, she is all the way down in South America, right? So South America, and basically in another country, a totally whole another country, and she's near Argentina. Uruguay is the name of the country that she's in. And hey, you know, we're gonna let her do all the talking as much as possible. And I just want to let you all know that this is 5,521 miles away from Chicago. 5,521 miles away from Chicago. And she is about, I think it's 3 hours ahead of Chicago. So right now it's 8:06 here, and I believe it should be 11:06 there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so a 3 hour difference. But we love hip hop. We represent hip hop universally. And this year we celebrate 50 years of hip hop around the world. So it doesn't even matter. So with that being said, let's ask her this question. Lou, I would like for you to ask her, when did she start in hip hop? What year and how did she get started?
Okay. ¿Cómo estás, China? Lo que
Bien.
pregunta es, ¿en qué año comenzaste esto del hip hop y cómo comenzaste?
Bueno, buenas noches a todos. Quería agradecer la entrevista. Es un honor para Uruguay estar representando una historia entre tantas que hay en toda América Latina, y que las mujeres tengamos un pequeño protagonismo dentro de lo que es la historia en el mundo. Así que muy agradecida.
Okay. She said that she's being really thankful for being here. That it's an honor to represent Uruguay in this 50 years anniversary, and that she said that the woman has a really meaningful part in the hip hop history right now.
Very good. Okay, so can you ask her what year did she start in hip hop?
Okay. ¿En qué año empezaste con esto?
Empecé un 2 de mayo de 1986, que fue el día de mi cumpleaños, número 8, en la cual en Uruguay se hacía el debut de la película The Street. Y nada, mis padres me llevaron a ver esa película como regalo de cumpleaños.
Okay, she said she started on May the 2nd, 1986, on her birthday. She was turning 8 years old, and she went with her parents to see the movie Big Street, and it was like a birthday gift, and she realized she liked that, and she started there.
Wow. So that's when she started breakdancing, when she watched that movie.
Yes.
Wow. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Can you ask her, when did she start rapping? Because I understand that she raps too.
Yeah.
¿Me repetís un poquito?
Sí. ¿Cuándo empezaste a rapear?
Como emcee hace poco tiempo. Sí, mi trayectoria fue siempre como beginner, o sea, como bailarina, en la cual no solamente hice los otros elementos que pertenecen a la cultura, sino que realmente me especialicé no solo como bailarina de breaking, sino en otras danzas a lo largo de muchos años, ¿no?
Okay. She says that she started MC like a couple of years ago, but she always been a bigger dancer, and she specialized not only in this kind of dances, but in other stuff too.
Okay.
It's like dancing is her passion.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Can you ask her what, as a dancer, what are some of her favorite moves that she does as a dancer?
Ok. Pregunta cuáles son tus bailes favoritos, cuáles son tus movimientos favoritos.
Yo me especialicé en power moves, logré hacer popping, locking y rockear como se habla, pero en realidad el power move sin duda es lo primero que aprendí y es lo que más me gusta practicar hasta el día de hoy.
Okay, she says like the power moves is like her signature, but she also specializes in popping, locking, and other stuffs. But the power moves, it's like her specialty.
Nice. Very good. Ask her when she first started, did she have a breakdance crew?
Ok. Pregunta si si cuando empezaste tuviste algún grupo de baile.
Sí. Empecé a bailar ya con 8 años con un grupo en la calle, en una plaza deportiva, en la cual entrenábamos hasta que pude llegar a un baile con 12 años por primera vez, entrar a un baile, y donde intenté bailar y no me permitieron bailar, fui golpeada, me sacaron, y al sábado siguiente regresé al baile, me corté el cabello y me disfracé de varón durante 6 meses para poder ingresar a las rondas de competición, y así sí pude bailar disfrazada de hombre.
Oh. Okay, well, she said that she started when she was 8 years old in a street group, but they then moved to a square next to her house, and then she tried formally to do a performance when she was 12 years old. She tried to a disco, a nightclub, but the people there didn't let her dance because one, she was a girl, and the second one, because she was too little. So it was a disaster because they beat her and they take her out. And then she made this idea that she cut her hair and she changed and she go there as a man, and she get into there and finally could dance.
Wow.
So that's pretty amazing.
Wow. So she cut her hair to get in there to dance.
Yes.
Wow. Did they find out?
Me convertí en b-boy chino durante 6 meses.
For 6 months, she was b-boy chino.
B-boy chino. So what did they say when they found out that she wasn't a guy and that she was a girl?
Okay. ¿Qué dijeron cuando se dieron cuenta de que eras una chica y que no eras un chico?
Yo iba al baile entraba al baile del brazo de mi hermana y todo el mundo pensaba que mi hermana era mi novia, y yo bailaba, competía, me iba y todo el mundo quería saber de qué barrio era, quién era yo, de dónde venía, y yo iba, bailaba y me iba. Y un día estaba bailando y se me abrió la camisa y yo abajo tenía un top, una especie de top, entonces ahí se dieron cuenta que era una mujer, y para muchos fue una humillación que una mujer les hubiese ganado, porque en esa época obviamente la mujer no bailaba, y para otros fue un asombro, y todo el mundo como que empezó a querer tenerme en sus grupos.
Okay, when she was there, she was acting like her sister's boyfriend. So nobody realized that she was a girl. They wanted to know where she was from, where the place, and where she danced, and all that stuff. But one day she was dancing, and the T-shirt get open, and they saw a top. They saw like the bra, and they realized she was a girl.
Wow.
Some of them get really angry because they didn't like women that do this kind of things, and they try to humiliate her and said a lot of bad things. But other people get amused and wanted her in the groups that were there in that time, and it was like for them was like being really bad because a girl just beat them. Unfortunately, people like that exist in Uruguay.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't forget anything.
Okay.
I was thinking.
Okay. Tell her that's very interesting.
Okay. Dice que es muy interesante.
Sí.
Yes.
Fue un cambio, o sea, fue un cambio. A partir de ahí, muchas mujeres se animaban a bailar y ya no era la novia de alguno que iba a bailar, sino que intentaban entrar a la ronda, intentaban pasos, competir. Entonces fue una apertura para muchas mujeres en los grupos.
Okay, she said that from then on, a lot of women like came out and started to dance and tried to get in the rounds and try to compete. It was like encouraging them.
Wow. So she was the first female B-girl dancer out there before anybody else?
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Ask her, how did she like the movie Beat Street?
Okay. Dice que cómo te gustó, por qué te gustó la película esta de Big Street.
Nosotros en el grupo de amigos nos juntábamos en la casa de uno de ellos y solamente teníamos 30 segundos de la película VHS, la parte de la competencia, y eso lo poníamos para atrás y para adelante 1000 veces para ver los pasos y practicar, y era lo único que sabíamos de la película.
Okay. She said that they get into a house with friends and they see the movie and realize that they just have like 30 seconds of the part that they dance, and they always like playing it over and over on VHS. I think it's VHS in English too. And they learn the part of that movie, that small part, and they practice that every day. So they love that part and they learn it to compete.
Wow. Did she see the whole movie?
No, they just know that part.
Just that part?
Yes, until then she went to the movie with her parents and saw the movie, the entire movie.
Oh, she's seen it later, the whole part later.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That's really cool.
Éramos muy pobres, no había tecnología, no había dinero, ni tampoco teníamos nada como para saber en esa época que era una cultura. Simplemente nos gustaba, lo practicábamos y con los años fuimos aprendiendo de que era una cultura. A medida que entraban videos, cambió la tecnología y entró videos como MTV, como un montón de cosas que, el Windows 95, fue un cambio para nosotros porque no, era otra cosa, otro contacto con la comunicación.
Okay, she's saying that she was really poor at that time and they didn't have enough money, and here in Uruguay there were few resources to get into that culture. They didn't know that it was a culture until they start to find out slowly that it was a culture. And they realized once that Windows 95 came into Uruguay that it was a culture.
Wow.
So it time and a really large process.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, technology here came kind of late.
Yeah, I understand. Has she ever been to the United States before?
¿Alguna vez estuviste en los Estados Unidos?
No, nunca pude estar porque obviamente la situación económica de cuando éramos chicos no se podía, y hoy por hoy que soy grande, todavía tengo una economía que no me permite viajar. Incluso fui invitada a los premios de B-Boys y B-Girls al Salón de la Fama en noviembre del año pasado, y por falta de economía tampoco pude hacerlo, pero este año sí voy a estar seguramente.
Okay. Well, she said that she has never been into the United States. She was really poor, and that got really hard to get a ticket, and that nowadays it's hard too because her economics. But the previous year, the last year, she was invited to be in the, ¿cómo se llamaba, China, el lugar?
El Salón de la Fama de B-Boys y B-Girls.
B-Boys and B-Girls famous room, could it be?
Okay.
And she wanted to go, but she couldn't go because she didn't have the money to pay the ticket. But this year she's planning to.
Okay. That's very good. Very nice. Could you ask her, how old is she? Can you hear me? Lou, can you hear me?
Can you repeat me again the question?
The question was, can you ask her how old is she?
Okay. Pregunta, ¿cuántos años tenés?
Tengo 44 años, cumplo 45.
She's 44. She's turning 45 this year.
Very nice. Yeah, tell her she looks wonderful for her age.
Pero ya no cumplo más.
She's saying she's not going to birth anymore. She's tired of that.
Well,
Pero dijo que te ves preciosa para esa, así que bien.
Very nice. And can you ask her if she's still dancing today?
Okay. ¿Seguís bailando hoy en día?
Sí, de hecho nosotros no solamente, o sea, fui la primer mujer en bailar, también fui la primera en hacer talleres para enseñar, la primera en tener el programa de radio comunitaria en Uruguay y grupo de mujeres. Actualmente tenemos una fundación donde ayudamos a todo el mundo a la alimentación, a que tengan educación, a incrementar el deporte y la danza en escuelas y liceos. Y sí, todavía sigo bailando.
Okay, she's saying that yes, she's dancing nowadays, but that not only she was the first woman to dance, but she's also the first woman to do lessons for dancing in Uruguay. And she is having a community radio nowadays that it's helping to like spread the culture. And also nowadays she's having like a charity where she gets involved to feeding poor people, trying to get involved schools and secondary in dance, like as a sport and as a way to express for the kids and teenagers.
Okay. Very good. That's excellent. Okay, well, tell her that we're going to take a quick commercial break and then we'll come right back and pick up where we left off.
Okay. Dice que vamos a tomar un pequeño corte comercial y vamos a volver ahora en breves.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, good.
All right, cool. So thank you all. You're watching the RYC Live Show, Rep Your City, Fresh Friday. And we are going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll pick up where we left off. So thank you once again. And if you all can, please do us a favor. Once again, please share this broadcast. Share. And, we would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you'd like to be a guest on a future show, please do send us an email to ryclive@yahoo.com. That's ryclive@yahoo.com. Okay, we'll be right back.
Are you tired of shopping for wigs in the back of a beauty supply store? At Random Glam Wigs and Accessories, we give wig lovers the shopping experience they deserve. Personal attention in a chic boutique atmosphere. Fabulous wigs and unique accessories, all at affordable prices. Try on as many wigs as you like. Our friendly glam consultants will be happy to help you find the perfect look to fit your lifestyle. Be a Glamazon and discover Random Glam Wigs and Accessories. We are conveniently located at 7207 South Exchange Avenue in the historic South Shore District. Shop where you're appreciated and get the personal attention you deserve. Visit us online at randomglam.com. Random Glam Wigs and Accessories, 7207 South Exchange Avenue.
All right. Welcome back to the RYC Live Show. Rep Your City Fresh Friday. And we're here back again with our special guest, B-Girl China, and our interpreter, Lou. So, let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. So, Lou, let me ask you a question. Are you into hip-hop?
I'm trying to get into involved, but I'm new in it.
Okay.
I'm a rookie.
Okay. No problem. You know, it's as B-Girl China was saying earlier, I never had a problem with it. When I was coming up, when I was a youngster, I wanted everybody to do it because I loved it that much. But, there was a lot of guys that didn't like girls doing it because they felt it was just a guy thing, and girls not supposed to do it. But I never felt that way. I always was kind of wondering why more girls wasn't into it even back then, because, it was a lot of fun, but it was difficult. It was a difficult dance, and, some people kind of felt like, girls are not strong enough to do this type of dance. But I am so glad that now today more women are involved because it's a culture thing, and culture has no gender. Culture is both male and female, right?
Yes, you're so right.
You gotta have both.
Yes, and I admire them because they can do such a great moves. I can't do that, but I enjoy watching it.
Yes. So ask B-Girl China,
Yes.
we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop this year. So ask her what are some of the projects that she is doing today.
Ok. Pregunta, porque estamos haciendo la celebración de los 50 años del hip hop y ¿cuáles son tus proyectos para esto este año? ¿Tenés alguno?
Sí. Nosotros como organización tenemos una fundación, como dije, Senaque Zulu, que está fundada del 20 de noviembre del 2020, legalmente en Uruguay. Nosotros hemos hecho una sesión de trabajo estos 2 años, en la cual nos hemos dedicado a cosechar activistas, pioneros, pioneras de todos los países de América Latina, y donde tú fuiste partícipe de la Cumbre de las Mujeres Activistas, que fue un éxito, y gracias a eso se abrieron muchas puertas para muchas compañeras que quizás no se sabían las historias de vida ni nada, y fue un antes y un después. Y para este año puntualmente, no solamente está la gira nuestra personal del grupo, y bueno, como músicos y demás, sino que también la idea es en julio hacer el festejo de los 50 años en Uruguay también, en la cual van a venir integrantes de toda América Latina y también compañeros de Estados Unidos. Y bueno, está todo como en organización, pero la idea es que podamos tener el festejo en Uruguay también.
Okay. she was saying that she has this foundation, this place where she's been doing this charity, and with the people from this place, they founded Seneca Zulu, that it's a group that they have. It was founded on November the 20th of 2020. With these people, they've been working for 2 years since then, and they've been trying to connect with other women from around Latin America and also Spain. I was there. There was like a meeting from people from Latin America and also a couple of girls from Spain, where they share experiences and they talk about how hard it was for women to get into the culture and be accepted. Sorry, and they've been trying this year for the anniversary to get all together in Uruguay to do like a big celebration. They are organizing it, but they are bringing musicians too, some people from the hip hop culture in Uruguay, but in Latin America too. So it's going to be like a big movement.
Okay, now is that the same as the Zulu Union?
Yes, I think it is. Es lo mismo que Zulu Union, Seneca Zulu.
Sí,
Yes, it is.
Okay. So the Zulu Union that she is a part of, is that the same as the Zulu Nation from New York?
Son las mismas que la Zulu Nation, la nación Zulu de Nueva York.
no,
No.
Zulu Union por desacuerdos de ideología en su momento y por lo que pasó con África Bambata, y ante situaciones como esa mucha gente se abrió y decidió continuar paralelo y llamarse Zulu Union. Y bueno, primero para defender el trabajo de muchos Zulus, que hay mucha gente de Zulu Nation que trabaja muy bien, igual que gente de Zulu Union. Entonces, caminamos como hermanos paralelos, trabajando en común para que esto siga adelante por 50 años más.
Bien. ¿Cómo se llamaba el grupo ese que dijiste recién? Perdón.
¿Nosotros o Zulu Nation?
Por el que se separaron.
África Bambata.
África Bambata. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, she said that they split up both groups. They took like separate ways because there was like a disagreement because of what happened with African Bambata, and that like they work like in parallel, but they are not the same. They are separate. They have different ideas and ideologies too. So they took separate ways.
Okay. So she was a part of the original Zulu Nation, but when that happened with African Bambaataa, she split with the people out there and they have their own ideology now, right?
Yes, she now is in the union, but not in the
Zulu Nation.
The Zulu Nation, yes.
Gotcha. Very, very good. Okay. So is that
nosotros respetamos el creador en su momento, respetamos su trabajo, gracias a que él, África Bambaataa, hizo todo ese trabajo. Nosotros en su mayoría estamos aquí, pero debido ante la duda de su comportamiento y los problemas que trajo después, mucha gente decidió tener su pensamiento, conservar los valores que tiene como raíces la cultura hip hop mundial, y bueno, y trabajamos en paralelo con hermanas y hermanos de varias crew, ¿verdad?
Okay. Well, she said that we respect like what they do, the founders and the organization. But since African Bambata has more influence here, they decided to stay with them. They took that way instead of the other ones.
Okay.
But they respect the culture. They have the same purposes, but in different ways.
Okay. I understand. Very good.
Okay, good.
Very good. So let's talk a little bit about projects. I understand that she's working, obviously, like we just discussed, the Zulu Union. I understand that she's writing for Hip Hop Boulevard, right? She's doing articles
Sí.
for them, Hip Hop Boulevard. Is that correct?
Hip Hop Boulevard, ¿estás haciendo como artículos para ellos?
Sí.
Yes.
Fui elegida del año pasado, de julio del año pasado, a ser parte del periodismo para Hip Hop Boulevard en español, en la cual escribo una columna que se llama B-Boys y B-Girls en América Latina en español, donde mostramos las biografías de hombres y mujeres de todas las generaciones, no solamente la old school, sino hasta el día de hoy, para que se vea el trabajo de todos en realidad y que se pueda mostrar la faceta del trabajo de todos los países.
Okay, yes, she's working for them. She was chosen this year, so she said that she's writing there the biographies and the lifestyle and from the people, but not only for women, but women and men, and from all generations, not only old schools, but all generations. And she's trying to show the culture, the life that people have, and try to show the good things people do.
Okay. Can you ask her this question?
Yes.
Ask her, what does hip hop mean to her?
Ok. Bien, pregunta difícil. Te dice, ¿qué significa el hip hop para vos?
Mi vida.
My life.
Okay. So that means everything, right?
No la cambiaría por nada. Si la tuviera que volver a vivir, volvería a vivirla, porque conocí a los amigos que tengo hasta el día de hoy. Mi familia me apoyó en lo que yo quería cuando era muy niña, en una época muy difícil en Uruguay, donde había mucha gente que todavía estaba saliendo de la dictadura, había mucha pobreza, donde había una ideología cultural que la mujer no podía hacer nada más que dedicarse al ballet o a jugar con muñecas. Y bueno, y tuve la posibilidad de poder, gracias a mi familia y a los amigos que encontré bailando, poder abrir la mente de muchas personas de que las mujeres pudieran hacer eso, que pudieran participar y practicar sin tener vergüenza, sin sentirse señaladas. Incluso había mucha gente grande que era la que discriminaba y sin embargo pudimos demostrar con mucho sacrificio que se pudo, y gracias a eso Uruguay en los años 90 logró tener una apertura mental a darle el ingreso a la cultura hip hop, que no existía, ¿no? Como cultura. Era un movimiento en ese momento, pero todos los movimientos culturales significan mucho sacrificio, mucho cambio.
Okay, she was saying that she wouldn't change anything from her life, because even if she die and reborn again, she will do it all the same again, because she had the support of her family, of her friends, and it was a kind of hard situation in Uruguay where we were having like a military government, and it was really hard to change the people's mind. The cultural mind of the people was that the woman should do ballet and play with dolls and then go to the kitchen and be there. But in the 90s, she thinks that these kind of thoughts start to change. And at first, it was like a movement, but then it took a while and a lot of effort to change it to a culture. Nowadays, hip hop is a culture. In those times, it was just a movement. Like, for example, punk and that stuff, or rock. But within the years, it turned like a culture. Nowadays, it's really important. It's a really important culture in here in Uruguay.
Okay.
But she wouldn't change anything because
Okay.
she loved that part of her life.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So can you ask her how did she come up with her name, B Girl China?
Ok. Pregunta, ¿cómo surgió el nombre Big Girl China?
Por los ojos.
Because of her eyes.
Oh, okay.
Because she has like
Porque tengo ojos de los indios. Yo tengo antepasados de indios, mis abuelos, indios charrúas. Por eso nuestro logo acá del fondo es indio cenaque nuestro. Y bueno, en honor a ellos, a mis abuelos antepasados, heredé los ojos, los pómulos salientes como los indios, y bueno, y hasta el día de hoy me dicen chino.
well, because of her eyes have a history.
Oh,
Her grandparents were Aborigines from Uruguay. They are called charruas.
okay.
Okay, and she comes from that part. Her roots are from there, and they have like these eyes, like small eyes, like Chinese, but not Chinese eyes.
Okay.
But here, to these kind of people, we call them chinos.
Okay. Chinos.
Okay, they are not Chinese, but they are chinos.
Chinos. Okay.
Yes, and if you see back hair, it's like the slogan they have, and it's a charrua. That's a charrua. It's like an Indian guy,
Cenaque,
an Aborigines.
indio cenaque.
Yes, and the name of the Aborigines is Senake, she says.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So ask her what is some of her favorite food that she like to eat.
Ok. ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? Pregunta. ¿Qué te gusta comer?
Me gusta comer asado. Me gusta comer tortilla o papas fritas.
Pero la tortilla es como la tortilla de acá, ¿no? Como no
Tortilla de
como la
papa,
tortilla
sí.
mexicana. Ah.
No, la tortilla de papa. Tortilla española, viene a ser.
Sí. Bien. Okay, she likes to eat asado, that it's like a kind of barbecue.
Okay.
But we don't do it with that things you do. We burn sticks and like a whole tree, we will say, and we do it that way. And she also likes tortilla, but it's not the Mexican one.
Okay.
It's like the Spanish one with potatoes and eggs. It's different in here. And she also like French fries.
French fries.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We like French fries out here in America too.
Cada ahí en América también le gustan las papas fritas.
Sí, McDonald's o Burger King.
McDonald's and BK, she says.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that's going on in hip hop today. As you may know, Lou, or if you don't, they're building a museum in New York City, actually up in the Bronx. And, it's supposed to be completed in 2024, which is next year. And then also too, breakdancing is going to the Olympics next year, 2024. Yes,
I didn't know that.
yes. So they're going to be officially a part of the Olympics next year for male and females.
Oh, cool.
So I want to ask Bigger China, how does she feel about the state of hip hop today? Because sometimes when I ask this question to some people, they say it's not a good, it's bad. They don't like the rappers that's rapping today, and it's just a lot of stuff that some people say that's just not good. But I want to ask her, what does she feel the state of hip hop is today? How is it to her?
Ok. Estaba hablando un poco de lo que es las Olimpiadas, que parece que en el 2024 van a haber unas Olimpiadas donde
En Francia.
entra el hip hop en escena y queda como adentro, ahí está buenísimo. Y también estaba hablando de que en el Bronx se va a hacer como un museo. Y
Sí.
quería saber qué es lo que cómo pensás vos que viene el tema del hip hop. ¿Cómo hayas el hip hop hoy en día? Digámosle así musicalmente. Por ejemplo, hay gente que no le gusta o que cree que viene en declive y cosas así. Pero le gustaría saber cuál es tu opinión acerca de eso.
Considero de que el breaking de competición, que es el que va a entrar en las Olimpiadas, va a tener un antes y un después, porque va a haber una disciplina deportiva más visible y eso va a permitir que muchas niñas, niños y adolescentes puedan tener un deporte inclusivo, y eso es lo que nosotros venimos trabajando hace más de 30 años acá en Uruguay. Y en cuando nosotros nos llamaban que éramos locos, cuando pensábamos eso, que queríamos un deporte sano donde no se vinculara a las drogas, que se vinculara 100% el deportista con una disciplina, hubo una época que nadie creía que eso era posible, y yo sí creí que era posible, y eso es lo que vengo luchando hace más de 30 años. Hoy por hoy realmente para mí es un sueño hecho realidad, que el breaking llegue a competir como deporte. Yo como Bigir soy deportista y llevé una vida disciplinada como deportista. En su momento no siempre comí papas fritas, pero sí tuve dietas, tuve entrenamientos, tuve horas donde entrenaba muy duro para poder llegar a tener un nivel, para poder ser digna exponente cada sábado que iba a competir al baile, ¿no? Entonces, para mí está creciendo y cada vez va a estar mejor.
Okay. Well, she said that she is really excited about this competition from the Olympics next year,
Mm-hmm.
and she said like it's going to be like before and after once this starts, because it's going to be more exposed,
Mm-hmm.
but in the good way.
Yes.
Because people is going to get involved
Mm-hmm.
in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like a global thing,
Mm-hmm.
and people are going to see it, actually see it. So it's going to be important, and it's going to give it a chance to young people, children, teenager, and young to get involved in this sport. It's going to be a sport. So.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be inclusive. It's what she's trying to do here in Uruguay, actually.
Okay.
And she said that it's going to be formally disciplined.
Okay.
Being a big girl, it's a discipline. You have to stick to trainings and a diet sometimes, and getting a lot of time to work and try to practice to get better and to reach some kind of level that maybe doing it once a week you don't have the same effect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
and she did all this stuff, and also she's trying to do it every day, because she says, like, you should be proud of what you do and what you show to the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you show to the people, so you should show the best of you.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, you should expose you to diets and trainings and long hours of training and that stuff to get a final product that it's I don't know, rich,
Okay.
like
Okay.
a diamond, we will say,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Okay. Okay. Now, can you ask her, are there any schools out there that teaches hip hop out there where she lives?
Okay. ¿Hay alguna escuela por ahí por donde vivís que enseñe hip hop?
Sí, nosotros enseñamos en varios lugares, varios barrios, y nosotros estamos trabajando para la fundación nuestra, para poder habilitarla como sede internacional, y obviamente eso lleva mucho trabajo, también un costo de mucho dinero que hay que trabajar todos los días para poder obviamente sustentar eso, ¿no? Pero sí, la idea es que ningún niño o ninguna niña o un adulto que quisiera aprender algún elemento no tenga que esperar 30 años más para poder practicarlo. Entonces, por ese motivo es que nosotros queremos ampliar eso, tener la sede ya pronta, arregladita, que ya está por suerte, pero necesita mucho arreglo y mucho trabajo. Pero sí, nosotros enseñamos.
Bien. Okay, she said that she is actually teaching in several neighborhoods,
Okay.
and she has like a group of people who is teaching around not the country, but in the capital.
Okay.
We actually live in the capital of Uruguay.
Okay.
So she teaches in different neighborhoods. Okay, and they are working nowadays to have a place, a physical place. They already have it, but they want one bigger, you
Okay.
know, because it's the infrastructure is really bad, so they wanted to get it better. So every people here in Uruguay have the chance to go there and learn how to dance, and that she said that they and she, all the people there, have the same target. They don't want to wait until people have 30 or wait for 30 years more to have the chance to practice and dance. That's
Okay.
like the target.
Okay. Okay. Can you ask her, do she also teach about graffiti and DJing?
Okay. Dice si enseñas también el tema de los grafitis y lo otro que supongo que es DJ. No.
Nosotros tenemos al primer DJ de bandas de la cultura hip hop que se llama Fabián Romero, DJ FF, que es el referente old school que tenemos, que pertenece a nuestra fundación y que él es el que se hace cargo de los talleres de DJ y de música. Bueno, por otro lado, enseñamos música con instrumentos, que eso lo enseño yo, como piano, como violín, como instrumentos musicales. Tenemos a una profesora de inglés futura que es Lucía, de la fundación, y de todos los alumnos también, que la idea es que ellos puedan tener sus clases gratuitas y que puedan tener su apoyo, que eso lo trabajaremos con Lucía a futuro. Pero tenemos un grupo de apoyo de un montón de personas, como psicólogos, educadores deportivos. Incluso yo estoy terminando la carrera de educación deportiva y nutricionista para complementar para lo que falta para la fundación. Y sí, trabajamos todos los elementos, O sea, los 9 elementos que pertenecen a la cultura lo trabajamos. Y cuesta mucho poder enseñar todo, porque, como dije, no todo el mundo tiene acceso a aprender bien la cultura de hip hop, porque todavía se sigue llevando la gente por un videoclip, por alguna cosa que no es real de lo que es el hip hop o la cultura en sí. Entonces es como que todavía tenemos como que andar remando, pero de a poco iremos logrando el objetivo, que es poder enseñar todos los elementos. Pero sí, tenemos un buen equipo y por suerte se está sumando mucha gente para complementar y apoyar todo eso, ¿no? Para que esto sea un camino seguro para dejar a futuras generaciones algo positivo.
Okay, yes, they have a DJ and no dijiste
DJ
grafitis
FF.
enseñan. ¿Grafitis?
Sí, sí.
También. Okay.
En la parte de
Okay.
Cristo, sí.
Bien. Okay, they have a DJ and they also teach how to do graffitis. So the DJ is one of the pioneers from old school DJ FF. In Spanish is DJ FF. And they belong to the foundation also. They do music lessons too. They teach with instruments. They teach piano and violin. So it's good. It's like a lot of things.
Okay.
They have several choices, we say. And they also will have an English teacher to teach how
Lucia.
to rap, and it's going to be me, English teacher. I don't know why, for obvious reasons, no. And the idea is to that they have 3 lessons, so they could reach a language too and try to write in English too, or mix Spanish with English. And they also have a lot of people from specialists like psychologists, sport educators, and she's actually finishing 2 careers.
Oh.
She's doing sport education and nutritionist to complement for the foundation.
Oh, nice.
So yes.
Very nice.
And the idea is to have like the whole package, so the kids have several things to do and get involved there. I think what she's trying to do is to take the kids out of the street, that instead of getting on the bad ways, drugs and stuff, she's trying to show them the hip hop culture, like another face of the hip hop culture, and show that there is a meaning in what they do, for what they do, why they do this. So in here, not everybody has the access to reach all that kind of stuff she's trying to put on the same package. So it's like something important that she's doing.
Very
actually.
much. Very nice.
Yes.
Well, tell her I appreciate all her hard work, and I hope she keeps up the good job.
Okay. Dice que aprecia muchísimo tu trabajo y que ojalá que sigas así, que sigas poniéndole el esfuerzo a todo esto.
No, quiero aclarar que todo lo que estamos haciendo y lo que seguimos haciendo es todo voluntario. Nosotros no cobramos a nadie por lo que hacemos. O sea, las donaciones que recibimos son de vecinas y vecinos que arriman algún alimento o lo que sea para la comida de la gente, porque no solamente nos dedicamos a enseñar cultura hip hop, a bailar, a escribir, a grafitear o lo que sea, sino que también nos preocupamos de que la gente tenga un plato de comida, o sea, que tenga para comer, que esa niña, ese niño esté alimentado para poder entrenar, para que tenga un libro que estudiar. Entonces, por ese motivo, nuestra fundación no solamente ofrece actividades deportivas o didácticas, sino que también nos dedicamos a enseñar oficios de trabajo, dar oportunidades para que la gente tenga herramientas laborales, y todo lo hacemos gratuito. O sea que todo lo que estudiamos, así como estudiamos, ahora vamos a estudiar con Lucía el idioma y demás, también todo eso va a ser volcado para que la gente pueda tener una apertura, porque no todo el mundo tiene la posibilidad económica de pagar. Entonces, por ese motivo lo seguimos haciendo.
Okay, she's saying that the important thing here is that it's the people working there are volunteers, that they are not paid, you know, that they keep going with this, like with donations, especially from food, because kids need food to be strong, to train, and then to develop their minds. They also do some, they teach other stuff too, like jobs, for example. Let me see. ¿Qué tipo de oficios enseñan ahí?
Enseñamos cocina, corte y confección, mecánica, soldadura. También podemos enseñar oficios, todos los básicos, como para que la gente pueda salir al mercado laboral.
Okay, they teach like cooking, mechanic, and that stuff, so people could reach a job. Sometimes the first job, the formal job people could have. And they also teach other kind of tools for the jobs also, but the important thing is that they are doing this by heart. It's pretty amazing because there's a lot of people putting effort, so the kids could have at least one meal, and they could like get better, and I don't know, like develop themselves and try to be a better person, and also have a formal job, and get out of being poor, you know?
Yes. Okay, very good. We have a comment that came in. I want to read it from Rivera. He says, peace and blessings.
Good. Bien, dicen que quería leer un mensaje que había llegado que decía peace and blessings, que sería como paz y bendiciones.
Muchas gracias.
Yes. Okay, so all right, well, we're going to be concluding in just a moment. But could you ask her? It says this is Zulu King IZQ. Shout out to Zulu King IZQ. He's checking in.
Good.
I didn't recognize the other name he has up there. He must have a new Facebook page.
¿Lo conoces? Dice que,
sí.
Que bien. Dice, se está reclutando acá, dice que no lo había reconocido porque capaz que cambió la foto.
Sí.
Yes.
Muchas gracias por acompañar.
Could you ask her if people would like to connect with her and follow her, how do they do that on her social media?
Ok. Está preguntando si la gente te quiere contactar y eso, ¿cuáles son tus redes sociales como para hacerlo?
Las redes sociales son en Facebook, Judith Vidart. Bueno, tenemos el Instagram, que está también conectado junto con el Facebook, o sea que yo soy horrible para la tecnología, así que está todo junto. Bueno, el canal nuestro, tenemos nuestra página de Senaque Zulu, la radio, que trabajamos una radio donde hacemos entrevistas. Bueno, los compañeros y colegas de Hip Hop BLVD, que siempre nos están apoyando. En fin, también a la gente de la Alianza Sabastra, que también somos parte, o sea, soy parte, que estoy aprendiendo mucho a trabajar este tipo de trabajo, por decirlo así, Y bueno, nada, y vamos creciendo a todos los grupos de América Latina que también nos están apoyando, que en un principio como que siempre estamos como dudosos si apoyar, no apoyar y ver, y sin embargo he tenido mucha aceptación y esa gente hoy por hoy está dispuesta a buscar ese cambio, esa inclusión de América Latina y a mostrar las historias, ¿no? Y a mostrar la vida de cada uno, que eso es maravilloso, así que siempre
Bien,
estoy acá en la vuelta.
ok. Bien, entonces sería Judith Vilar, así como se
Judy
dice.
Vidart es el
Y en
Facebook.
Insta también.
Instagram es Biggie GB, pero no me acuerdo bien porque es tan complicado.
Ok, ok.
Después lo
Ok,
pongo, después lo subo.
dale. Okay, she's going to give you the information after because she don't remember the Instagram, but she remember the Facebook. She said Judith Vilar. That's her real name.
Okay.
And they also can reach her from the YouTube channel Zulu,
Okay.
also on the radio and Hip Hop Boulevard, and also the Alianza, and try to
Sab
reach
Astra.
her. ¿Cómo?
Sab Astra.
Sab Astra.
Sí, se llama así.
Okay,
Sí,
Sab Astra.
Sab Astra.
SUV Astra is the name of Insta.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And she is open to everything that people wants to know her, and if they try to reach her for sharing information and try to the target she has is to reach every places in the world. So if they are trying to contact her, feel free to do it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the idea is to get connected and get involved in the culture from all around the world.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Well, I hope we can meet each other one day down the road. And I'm going to ask all the viewers that's tuned in right now, if you all have any questions that you'd like to ask B-Girl China right now, please type it in the comment area, and then we can answer the question before we conclude the show tonight. Okay, so I'll wait and see if any comments come in, but tell her to keep up the good job. I really appreciate her and all her hard work and the work that she's doing in the communities out there where she lives. I'm looking forward to meeting her one day, and tell her don't stop. Hip hop don't stop.
Okay. Que aprecia mucho lo que estás haciendo. Ahora va a esperar a los comentarios a ver si alguien tiene alguna pregunta para hacerte. Pero
Bueno.
que la verdad que está muy cautivado y está muy orgulloso de lo que estás haciendo porque no es fácil y que ojalá que llegues a todos los lugares del Uruguay y que, bueno, y que le des para adelante porque es algo hermoso lo que estás haciendo.
Muchas gracias. Nosotros
Seguí para
estamos
adelante.
súper agradecidos, pero más que orgullosos porque, vuelvo a repetir, era impensado que nosotros de Uruguay pudiésemos contactarnos con celebridades que veíamos en una película en un VHS 30 segundos bailando. O sea, entonces eso para mí es tocar el cielo con las manos. Espero concretar este año, poder viajar y poder estar con todos los colegas que vengo trabajando, poder juntarme con mi familia Zulu Union, con los amigos y hermanos de Zulu Nation y todas las personas que nos han abierto las puertas, su amor, su casa, que eso no es poca cosa y eso se gana con confianza y con mucho trabajo.
Bien. Okay, but she's really thankful about this opportunity. She says like she's amused for being with such a great people and celebrities also so and she hopes to be close to get to there and finally meet you and meet the Zulu Nation, sorry, and all the people who is around there, and she really wants to share the experience, but in real life,
Yes,
not through a screen, you know.
yes.
But she's really happy to do this. She
Very
loves to
nice.
do this.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, we're going to get ready to conclude. But Lou, before we conclude, well, after we conclude, you all tell her to stay on the line. Don't sign off yet because I
Okay.
want to talk to you all a little bit more in the backstage area after we conclude the show. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, watching the show. This has been a special segment with B Girl China from Uruguay. It's very interesting to be able to talk, even though we're using you, Lou, as an interpreter to kind of keep the communication open, to be able to talk and discuss hip hop around the world. Hip hop is a universal language. It's a beautiful culture. As you can see, it brings all walks of life, all races and different backgrounds and ethnicities together. Whether we can, the one thing about hip hop, even though we may not be able to speak the same vernacular in terms of the language, but we live it universally. The elements of the culture is universally. You know, dance, music, and art are universal. So there's no roadblocks there. So I tell B Girl China, I really appreciate all her work. I'm glad that we have made this opportunity a reality to do this interview tonight. This is the first interview of its kind that we've done on this show with a translator. Thank you so much, Lou. We appreciate your services. And we're going to talk a little bit more backstage, but I just want to say thank you both for coming on the show. And we look forward to hearing back from you all soon. Maybe later on down the line, we can come back and do another episode to kind of see what's been going on, do an update, and, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Okay. It will be
Yeah.
good to do another one.
Yeah. So tell B Girl China if she'd like to say anything, any concluding things before we go. Here's her time.
Ok. Dice que antes de terminar, si querés decir algo, dar algún mensaje, que bueno, que este es tu momento.
Bueno, tenía preparado un discurso, pero no, mentira. Vuelvo a repetir, estamos agradecidos que Uruguay pueda estar en una entrevista en tu programa, que la pueda ver un montón de personas, que podamos mostrar un poquito del trabajo que hacemos todos los días. Es mucho sacrificio mantenerse 38 años trabajando en esto. Es mucho sacrificio que la gente de otros países se tome su tiempo para poder compartir sus historias y su tiempo con nosotros también. Y eso es muy valorable para mí. Eso es como, vuelvo a repetir, es como tocar el cielo con las manos. Espero este año poder cumplir mi sueño de poder llegar a estar con los hermanos en la gira de América Latina y en Estados Unidos y poder compartir, aunque sea un momento, un abrazo, una sonrisa con la gente que todos los días amamos lo que hacemos, que es esto, y que nunca bajemos los brazos, que siempre hay que seguir luchando, hay que estudiar, hay que mostrar que la cultura hip hop tiene valores, tiene conceptos, tiene raíces, tiene tradición, que esas tradiciones también hay que modificarlas y adaptarlas a los cambios, que debemos ampliar mucho la mente y el corazón para que esto siga creciendo por muchos años más, que no nos quedemos solamente con el trabajo de un reconocimiento hoy, sino que realmente trabajemos para dejar algo más que un certificado, que un premio, que una fiesta, que un evento, sino que realmente trabajemos para que esto siga por 50 años más. Ese es mi mensaje.
Okay, well, she's really, really thankful for being here. She says it's a great honor to be in your show and having this interview because she said that hip hop is a work from every day, and she's been doing this for over 30 years, and she knows how hard it is, to get involved with the people and try to do a serious business with these and with the people actually, and she wished to be there and hopes she can reach the LA reunion and the United States reunion. She wanted to be there and share the culture, and because she says that hip hop has a great values, and it's the concept of culture. It's like she wants to share that with all her brothers and sisters there. It's like a great moment, and it will be a great moment, an opportunity to share with them all this love that she has with the hip hop. And as like as a closure, she says that we all should change our minds and like expand our minds and our hearts to be bigger and to try to reach the following 50 years.
Very
But
good.
changes in the mind and the heart from the people,
Yes, I agree. Okay, well, so you all make sure you stay on the line. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the show, and then we'll talk a little bit backstage area in the backstage area. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you all for watching. This once again has been another episode of Rep Your City RYC Live Fresh Friday with our special guest here, B Girl China, and our interpreter Lou. So we'll be back again next Friday. Once again, we do this each and every Friday at 8 p.m. And you can tune in next Friday to see another new episode. And until then, don't forget to rep your city. I'm Artistic, and I'm out of here. Peace.